Welcome into Film Room, presented by Hyper Ice from the Star in Frisco. It's week 7 of the NFL season, and the Cowboys getting set to take on the Detroit Lions at AT&T Stadium this week. With Super Bowl champion Isaiah Stanback and Kyle Yomans, glad you're with us. We're going to take a deep dive into the Cowboys defense, one of the best defensive units in the NFL, except for when they need to stop the run. And that came up to fruition last week against Philadelphia. Now, how were they put in such a tough situation, and how can they avoid that heading into Detroit? That's the biggest question on the docket today.
What we talked about last week with the Philadelphia Eagles and their ability to run the RPO, right? The run pass option. They did a great job going into the Dallas game, and then they put Dallas in some situations where they exposed them. And if any team in the league is going to be paying attention to what just happened, it's going to be the Detroit Lions. Philadelphia Eagles came in here, and we went out there, and we gave up 136 yards on the ground, and we don't want to show those things, and unfortunately we did. Number one, I want you guys to pay attention to Mr. Leighton Vander Esch. He is going to be put in a deal, and that is a pickle. And the reason why is because these guys have options to go out here and block on the edge, okay? They show that on film, and they can run this swing route. So he has to pay attention and respect that. At the same time, he has to respect the fact that they have numbers, and they can run the ball right here on the inside with the running back, right? If they wanted to. So he's going to be caught in a deal pickle. I want you guys to see exactly the decision that he had to make right here. It caused him to pause right off the back. You guys see it right here. They can come out here and they can block. You see his eyes are back to see if the ball is getting handed off or not, and you have the swing route. So where are Leighton Vander Esch's eyes? His eyes are back here. What are his feet doing? His feet are doing absolutely nothing. They are sitting here stuck in sand. And what is that going to allow these offensive linemen to do? Get up to the next level, as you see right here, get some blocks. Now Vander Esch is late. Running back is able to get through here and try to go right up through the middle of our defense. Let it play out. Bam. It's too late. Contact 10 yards down the field. Let's take a look at it from the other side, okay? Again, watch Leighton Vander Esch. Here he is right here. He's going to be caught in a hard spot because he has to make a decision. Also, I want you guys to pay attention to Ron Kurtz. I want you to see how he is forced to pause as well, allowing this offensive lineman to get up to the second level and get hands on him. You can't allow it, but they allowed it this game. Bow, there it is. You see Kelsey's eyes immediately come straight to Kurtz. Now he's able to wall off Kurtz. We got Big Bo trying to do the spin-a-rama, a tornado turn. I don't know what's going on there, but otherwise, look at this hole right here. That is what the running back sees. That's what the Dallas Cowboys defense put on film last week. That's not the only play though, Kyle. Let's go to the next one. There's another opportunity right here where we are now jumping around blocks. You cannot jump around blocks. You can't try to split defenders because there's called double teams. So you guys are going to see Osa right here, Big Osa trying to get in between these linemen, let it play a little bit, and this is where the guys are going to get caught up. Push the play button for me. So boom, right here, now. As soon as he tries to do that, Kelsey turns him. Kelsey is allowed to turn him and create a wall, right? What else is going on here? This offensive lineman is able to create a wall. Where are Barr's eyes? Barr's eyes are doing a good job of tracking, but what is he not seeing? He's not seeing this offensive lineman work up to him and throw him out the club. Oh my goodness. Ooh. No white tees allowed in the club. Now once that happens, okay, they have a free runner. Pause it for me. Go back a little bit. We have a free runner in Malik Hooker. You're relying on your safety to be just that, your safety, so that he can shoot this hole right here, make a big time tackle. But when he is freed up and he comes through, he hits him with the, oh my goodness, pause it right there. Now we have Malik Hooker sitting here on the ground doing a hurler stretch. We can't allow that to happen. We need him making a tackle on this man right here, and instead they're getting first down. That's what we showed on film last week, Kyle, in the Detroit Lions. The second best team in the league in terms of rushing the ball per game. They are going to try to exploit that.
They run downhill, Detroit does. I mean, they will utilize Williams in the backfield, DeAndre Swift in the backfield as he makes his return this week from injury. So this is a couple of opportunities for Dallas to get washed up, that second level. This is against that Philadelphia team that we just watched on the offensive side of the football. Defensively, they got washed up, and we saw what Philly could do defensively last week as well.
You just talked about it. Who's the head coach of the Detroit Lions?
Oh, it's Mr. Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell. One thing that you know about Dan Campbell is all about attitude. It's about grit. It's about hard work and hard hitting. That's exactly what the Detroit Lions, that's their character offensively. These guys are averaging about 34 points per game offensively, so you better respect them. They're giving up a little bit more on defense, but offensively they are scoring the ball, and they're doing it at the hands of Jamal Williams, and they're also doing it by DeAndre Swift. These guys collectively have over almost 600 yards rushing already through the 5 games that they played. So these guys are running the ball, and I want you guys to see exactly how they're doing. They're doing it just like our guy Big Nate Newton would like to do it, and that's by a nice little wham box. nice little trap blocks. These guys are coming across the edge and letting defensive linemen think that they can get some penetration by coming through here, and they're like, oh, I'm about to make a big play. Not so fast, my friend. Go ahead and push play. Boom, right there. That's exactly what they want you to believe. Run it back just a little bit. So you guys got big J.R. Hargrave right here, who's coming off the ball fast and furious. But what does he not see? He does not see this wham block coming across the formation, cutting him off, and immediately that creates a hole. Soon as that happens, look right here. Look what's taking place. What else is happening? These guys are doing a great job of getting up to the second level. Block. Make him run the corner. Get up here. Block. So now, who are you? We just saw from the Dallas Cowboys who has to make the play.
The safety.
The safety, okay? And we just saw Malik Hooker do a hurler stretch. And now you come up here and you see Swift taking advantage of him as well. You don't make the tackle here. Our guy, Barry Church, would have made that tackle. He would have shot the hole. But instead, you let him get out to the edge. He is too explosive of a runner to not make these open field tackles. These guys are going to come downhill and bust you in your mouth. Those second and third level defenders for the Dallas Cowboys are going to have to come up, be form fit, and make the tackle. Because if not, DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams, they're going to make some plays.
There you have it. That's how the Cowboys can slow down the run attack from Detroit, because if they're going to win the football game, they're going to have to limit DeAndre Swift. They're going to have to limit the Lions offense, because overall, like you said, they put up fantastic numbers, and most of that is reliant on the ground game. Get the football back to your offense and give Dak Prescott and his return an opportunity to have some success. For Isaiah Stanback, I'm Kyle Yomans. That does it for Film Room this week, presented by Hyperice.